If you have imported an animation that is fully baked like this walk cycle that I have here, and if the armature does not have the IK bones attached, it will be quite difficult to change or add new actions to it. In this video, I'm going to show one way how to fix it. To begin, let's look at what I have for now. Go to Animation Workspace, make sure that we are in Pose mode, press A to select the armature. In the action editor below, we can see that the bones are labeled according to their left and right convention already. For example, we have an upper arm right and an upper arm left. This will allow us to use symmetry later on. Go into edit mode, we will extrude 4 bones. But first, ensure on the top right hand corner you have the X symmetry applied. Then we will go to the heel, click to select the heel, E to extrude, Y to lock, click to confirm. Now we have 2 bones for the heels. Also do it on the knees. Click to select the knee, E to extrude, Y to lock to the Y axis, click to confirm. We also want to unparent these bones from the armature. Click on the bone, alternate P to clear parent, click to confirm. Also do the same on the other bones. Click to select, alternate P to clear the parent. We can check the parent by clicking on the bone, G to grab and move them around. You can see that they are disconnected. Right click to cancel. Same thing for the knees. Click to select, G to grab, move it around. Left click to cancel. Let's give our bones some names. Click on the bone, go into the properties drawer, select the bone properties. Here we can set the name IK. This is the left leg. For this bone, it will be pole left. Next, IK right, pole right. I also want to move the poles a little bit further away from the knees. So shift, select, G to grab, Y to lock, move it outside, click to confirm. Next, we will set a constraint on the calf. Go back to pose mode, select the IK bone, shift click the calf, shift I to add IK to active bone. Now if we go into the properties drawer, go to bone constraints, we can see an IK bone constraint has been added. For the pole target, we can select the pole on the armature. Pole, this is the left leg. Now it looks a bit odd, but we can change the settings by changing the pole angle. For my model, this is 90 degrees and the chain length is 2. We will do the same on the other leg. Select the IK bone, shift click on the calf, shift I to add IK. For the pole target, click on the eyedropper, click on the armature, click on bone, search for the pole right. Pole angle 90 and the chain length of 2. Now if we click on the IK bone, G to grab, move it around, you can see the entire leg is moving with it. Let's look at the animation now. You can see that the legs are no longer moving, they are just wobbling on the spot. This is because we haven't animated the IK bones and they are stationary throughout all the frames. So we're going to fix this by animating the bones. And the way I will do this is to use copy constraints on the IK bone. Let's go back to the edit mode. We will create 4 more new bones that is on top of the existing ones. We can select the 4 bones that we have created, shift D to duplicate, click to confirm, and now the 4 new bones are on top of the IK bones. We can go into the hierarchy and search for them. For the new bones, we need to parent it back to the armature. So to do this, let's select one of the bones, shift click on the heel, Ctrl P to parent, connected, G to grab and move. You can see that they are moving together. We need to also do it on the pole. So let's select the pole, click to select the pole, shift click the knee, Ctrl P to make parent, and this time we want to keep offset. We can see the dotted line indicating the offset. Use G to grab, move it around, you can see that it is parented. Right click to cancel. Next, go into pose mode. Here we want to copy the transforms from the parented bones to the IK bones. So let's do it one by one. First, select the IK bone. Go to bone constraint, add copy transforms. For the target, we will select the armature. For the bone, we will select the corresponding parented bone, which is IK001, left side on this for this case. Do the same for the other 3 bones. IK right, add bone constraints, copy transforms, armature, IK right. For the pole bones, copy transforms, armature, pole left. Finally, add copy transforms, armature, bone, pole right. Now we can see that the unparented bones are in the same transforms as the parented bones. Also go into the calf, IK constraints, we set the influence to 0. We do it the same for the other calf. Click on the other calf, influence set to 0. And let's check the animation now. As you can see, the legs are now moving correctly. The animation is working as per normal. But now we have 4 extra bones that are moving according to the animations. Next, we're going to keyframe the IK bones to every single frame. Go back to the hierarchy, look for the bones. We have these 4 bones, IK left, right, pole left, right. Shift click to select them all. Go to pose, animation, bake action. We want to bake the transforms on every single frame. Starting from the first frame to the last frame. We only want to bake the selected IK bones. We'll use visual keying. We will overwrite the current action, which there are none actually at the moment, and we can clean curves. For my case, I will only need the location and rotation. Click OK, and now you can see that all the frames are keyed. We can now remove the copy constraints on all the IK bones. So going to each one, IK left, remove the constraint. IK R, remove the copy constraint. Pole, pole. Click on the calf and set the influence back to 1. Do it on the other calf as well. Let's test the animation again. The legs are now driven by the IK bones. And now we can delete the reference bones. Go back into edit mode. Find the reference bones. So IK1, shift click. Press X. We can delete the bones. We also delete the poles. Click on the pole. Shift click on the other one. Press X. Bones. Go back to pose mode, test the animation again. And there you have it. Our existing animation is now driven by the new IK bones. For example, if we want this guy to go lower at this point, we can click on auto keying, click on the pelvis, G to grab, Z to lock, move it down, see? The legs are still standing on the ground. There you have it, adding IK to existing animations. Thanks for watching.